All right, Bassem Youssef is here, and he's going to be appearing at the Stress Factory Comedy Club. And it's right down the street over here at 167 State Street in Bridgeport. He's going to be here there tonight, 7:30 and 9:30, two big shows. And then Saturday, 7:30 and 9:30. So we'll give you a website. We'll tell you how you can get some tickets, if there's any left over. And he's here right now in the studio. Bassem, how are you, my friend?
How you doing?
It's great to see you.
Welcome to Bridgeport.
Yes.
It's kind of like a play on the movie Welcome to Mooseport.
That's right, Ray Romano and Gene Hackman. That's
Yes,
right. Yeah,
I know.
Very, very good. Yeah, hey, it's great to have you here. Your whole thing is like to me. It's I don't want to say that it's odd, but it's like it amazes me. I mean, you were a heart surgeon, are
Yes.
you not?
Yes.
And you just kind of like said, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to be a comedian.
It didn't go down exactly this route, but yes, in a nutshell, what happened was I was a heart surgeon. I was preparing to come to America, and then we had a revolution, and then I started making these little videos showing people how the state-run media was deceiving them, and the videos exploded, and suddenly I found myself having to make a choice between coming to America, continue my life as a doctor, or continue with comedy and satire. So I basically took a leap of faith, and I took the offer, and I would never have imagined how big it would have been, because we ended up having 40 million people watching every episode, and that is just in Egypt, and then all of the Arab world was watching. I was loved by many, I was hated by many. As a matter of fact, half of my viewership was hate watching, so they were pumping up my rating, which is great, and then my humor didn't sit well with authorities there, whether they were the Islamists or the military, which tells you one thing: they both have one thing in common: they have absolutely no sense of humor. And I was arrested, interrogated under the Islamists. I was canceled twice and had to escape under the military, and now I'm here.
Wow, that's a movie right there.
Yeah.
That whole thing.
I know nobody's making a movie about this. I mean, Spielberg, come on. And I'm fine with Tom Hanks playing me. I'm fine. I mean, because he will always bring Tom Hanks.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. And I can call myself Captain Phillips if that will help.
So now you bring your routine here to Bridgeport, but even that, it's not like a straight stand-up routine.
Yeah. It's not like a guy with a mic who just like do set up jokes and do kind of all of these like or cursing, whatever. It's more of a personal journey. It's a stand-up. There's a lot of stand-up routines there, and also it's a one-man theater performance. And there's a multimedia show. There's like, I show them videos, I show them pictures of what I had to go through, videos of what I had to go through, and all of that is playing in the background as it's kind of a more interactive media show. It's different. We had a great show yesterday. People were very happy. There was this woman. She was lovely. She said, you know what? I just had to admit my brother to the hospital, and I thank you for making me not think about it for this show. I was very happy. You made me smile, and I thought I would never smile again today. So it was great. It was amazing yesterday.
Yeah, that's kind of your goal. Make people forget a little bit,
but I make them think too. I make them think a lot. There's a lot of thinking there. So, but you don't have to. You can just come for the laughs.
Okay, all right. That sounds good. Bassem
You can
Youssef.
be as superficial as you want.
Bassem Youssef is here. He'll be at the Stress Factory Comedy Club tonight and tomorrow night. We've got a 7:30 and 9:30 show both nights, and I urge you, come on out and see this very, very funny man. Now, you've written some books as well, right?
Yeah, I've written a book called Revolution for Dummies, Laughing Through the Arab Spring, and it is basically my personal memoir of what happened to me. And there was actually a documentary that was done about me. It was called Tickling Giants. It's in Amazon Prime, and this was directed by one of the producers of The Daily Show. She followed me for 4 years, and she had to smuggle the footage that she shot into Egypt, like through the airport and authority, because I was kind of a wanted man. So, and the movie is great. I mean, it was in the opening of Tribeca. It had really great reviews. But it's great, right? I mean, to have a documentary done about you. Only two kinds of people have documentary about them, beluga whales and dead people. So, which is really cool.
And through that documentary, correct me if I'm wrong, is that how you became good friends with Jon Stewart?
No, actually she knew me during my first appearance. Like I
Okay.
visited them, and then she was there. It's like, your story looks quite interesting. Can I make a documentary about you? It's like, yeah, whatever.
Wow, that's great. And then you and Jon Stewart became very good friends. He came to your country and was on your show as well.
And it was so funny because he said, and that like, I'm quoting him. He said, like, I never thought that a short Jewish guy from New Jersey will be welcomed and embraced like this in the middle of Cairo. I mean, the people loved him. People were losing their heads when I introduced him on stage.
That is great. Bassem, unfortunately, we've run out of time here this morning, but there's two big shows, actually two big nights, four big shows. Tonight, 7:30 and 9:30. Saturday, 7:30 and 9:30. If you want tickets, go to stressfactory.com. Stressfactory.com. You can get your tickets that way, and there's plenty of information there. Bassem, I thank you so much for taking a few minutes.
Thank you so much.
All right.